Hi guys, this is Julia from Just One More Card, and today I have a really fun card for you that's like a family portrait with someone being naughty. So let's have a look how I created this card. I am starting out with the Fox Friend stamp set. Yes, Pretty Pink Posh has awesome stamp sets, and the Scallop Circle die set. Now I'm mounting the three foxes here on my MISTI, and I'm stamping this on some Copic friendly paper. You don't need to use a MISTI for this. You can use a regular acrylic block. I just like to double stamp my images because the licorice ink from My Favorite Things isn't quite as black as I want it to be. Now the coloring, I did the same on all the foxes. I will be listing the colors I used in the video description below or on my blog. And I'm starting out with the almost darkest color. This is my second darkest color, and I'm just coloring in the shadow areas. And then I'm progressing towards the lighter color, and I'm making sure that I work the color, especially in the area where the colors meet. So at the very edge where the colors meet, I work them there quite well so they will blend nicely, because it's quite a jump going from, I think that was R89 to the R29. And then I just progress towards the lighter colors using the same method. You could go for fur, try to create the illusion of fur and add texture and stuff. That is absolutely possible, and I'm practicing doing this right now. But I also like this kind of very clean and evenly blended look that I'm creating here. So I just wanted to go for this more easy coloration because I like the look of it. And here you can see I'm coming in with the E29, and the reason for that is like the E29 is a very dark brown, but it also has a warm touch to it, and that allows me, I feel, to use it with the red colors. So I used the E29, and then I'm basically coming in with the R29 and blending this out. So that allows me to intensify my shadows to make them really rich and deep, and therefore the highlights will pop much more. I personally like this kind of high contrast coloration. I always try to do lighter coloring. For example, Laura Sturks excels at very light and pastel coloration, and I can't do it. So that's why I do like high contrast coloring. That's what I can do. I used my scan and cut machine to cut these images out. You could use scissors, you can use the matching die set, which I didn't have. And since I'm too lazy to cut this out with my scissors, I used the scan and cut, and it worked just perfectly. Now I'm using some real wood paper from Creative Imaginations. So I'm just showing this here so you know what it is. And this is basically a super thin slice of wood that has adhesive on the back. Now before I can use this, I die cut the opening into my panel here. I used the Scallop Circle dies by Pretty Pink Posh, and I just adhered it on the back with some micro pour tape. The sentiment is from Casual Fridays, and I just had to laugh so hard when I saw the sentiment. And then when I had the foxes, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to use these together. So I'm just coloring in the sentiment here with the same colors I used on the foxes. I didn't want it to be too colorful, so that's why I used the same colors here. And then I added some Tombow Mono to this frame, and I die cut the same frame again from this wood paper and adhered it on top. Now when I was putting the card together, I felt like it was just too much white on white. So I am using some distressing. I think this is tumbled glass and my blending tool here to create some background. I'm not having a lot of success blending on the Nina cardstock, to be honest. So I was happy that most of it was kind of hidden behind the foxes. And now like these two sit there like properly, like you would expect for a photo. And then you have the third one that is just like photo bombing them. That's why I had to laugh when I saw that sentiment, because I'm like, this is totally somebody photobombing. And these three foxes just are perfect for a cut like this. And of course I had to add some sequins as well for sparkle and shine. Here you can see the sequins and the wonderful texture from this wood paper. It's just a very, very neat thing to add as an accent to your card. Here are the foxes. The naughty one up front, he's just like stretching out his arms. He's like, booyah! Just jumping into the picture just as the photo is taken. And I think this card will hopefully make somebody laugh when I send it out. So here's the entire card. I hope you got inspired and you take a look at the stamp sets over at Pretty Pink Posh, because they're pretty cute and awesome and very versatile. You can use them for a lot of things. And if you're interested in the new stamps and dies by Pretty Pink Paws, check out these 2 videos which feature new products from the August release. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.